Hello friends, welcome back to this playthrough of Fire Emblem 7 slash Fire Emblem slash Fire Emblem not Sacred Stones or Blazing Sword, question mark? If you know what it's called, by the time you tell me, it will be too late. We're moving on to chapter 16. Last time we were here, we were inside a castle. And now, apparently, Eliwood's dad is at the Dread Isles, so I think we might be trying to go there. As terrible as an idea as that is. It's down there at the Dragon's Gate. This map is dumb. I'm sorry, it just is. There's no one in the village that'll sail there except Captain, Pirate. Yep, Captain Pirate. Pirates are sea bandits, or bandits are land pirates. My parents just got cancer. Sorry, hers died in a raid. Let's meet the pirates. Run, 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 run. Hello, pirates. What do you want? Are you the commander of the pirate armada? I like the sound of that. Are you fucking retarded or are you stupid? I'm gonna punch ya. Well, I guess you're not stupid. You're just one of them short bus kids. A Capitan will do. Say it like that, or I won't take you anywhere. I'm Fargus, Captain the Davros. Fargus? Master Fargus? Or should I call you Captain? Nope. How much will you pay? 100 billion silvers. I don't know what the conversion rate is. I'm a pirate. Well, are you gonna give me money? Hey friend. Where the hell are you gonna get that much money? Arena abuse. And Eliwood knows that arena abuse is how you get the money. What's up, pirate boy? All my mates in the village are gonna attack you. If you can get to the boat, you get to go. Talk to the captain, and you win. LOLOO. Okay, so, what Dart said is 100% correct. We're going to check the map so you can see this silliness for yourself. If you go this way, you fight some stuff. These pirates can murder the shit out of you. They have a hammer, they have a silver axe, they have a killer axe. You cannot steal these. A killer bow. You don't want any part of that. None. Here's Dart. You want no part of Dart. You don't want a part of Dart because you want to recruit Dart. Notice there's a house, there's an arena, there's a shitload of villages. They all have some stuff in them. There are two ways. The first way is to not deal with all the pirates that can murder you, and go like this. Hello! The stupid way is to go like this. Bonsai! Because that would kill Dart. We don't want to kill Dart. Also, Fargus. He has a killer axe, and enough strength to knock you into 3 weeks from now with his killer axe. That's bad, so we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is pick units that can move fast. And I guess Dorcas. No. Units that can move fast and participate in the shenanigans. People who are not cavalry aren't really going to be doing anything. It's fine. People who are cavalry will. The goal is to talk to Fargus. That's all we have to do. We don't have to fight more than 3 guys. Maybe 4 guys. Certainly not all of the guys with killer weapons and silver weapons. And notice the guys you're supposed to kill have shit weapons. So let's try to not get completely murdered. That'll be fun, right? Here we go. Marlinus is now higher leveled than he used to be. Okay, first off, no one gets hit. That's great. Second off, Flarina with her "this lets me hit stuff" Lance can't hit stuff. You can visit that. I want to visit that with Hector. Take the narrow path next to us. You should be able to get to Fargus and win your game. My sweetie's a pirate. His name's Jake. That is Anna. Anna is in every Fire Emblem game. More or less. Sometimes she's a thief. Sometimes she runs a shop. Sometimes she's a thief that runs a shop. Sometimes she runs a shop and is a thief. You know, it's Anna. To note that nothing is in range of these villagers, though they might be if they move. Lowen is just never going to hit anything for the rest of his life, and I have come to terms with that. But surprise, sword. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. That's why knights carry swords too. Hello, somebody. I know your name, but we don't know your name yet. It's a Canas. Canas knows dark magic. This path leads to danger. Take this axe. It's cursed. Yep, that's a Devil Axe. It has a chance equal to some formula based on the game it is, of hitting you instead of hitting the thing you're trying to hit. If that sounds like fun, use a Devil Axe. If that doesn't sound like fun, congratulations, you are smart. Things to know about Canas, our Dark Mage pickup. He is a good unit. His starting stats are actually respectable for being a level 8 shaman. He can promote into I think a druid gets dark magic and staves, which is, you say the word staves when you're talking about someone that can deal damage, and it's good. He's also, I think, the only dark mage natively. And if you played Fire Emblem 8 or watched my playthrough of Fire Emblem 8, you'll notice, and you'll remember, and you'll recall that the dark mage in that game was fucking terrible. I mean, like, he was just the worst. You couldn't use Null for anything. Canas does not have the problem of being Null. Canas is not Null. Canas, much better than Null. Canas is usable. Also, because the Black Fang down here showed up, including a killing sword guy, that's another reason we want nothing to do with anything that's going on down there. You interested in this sword? Okay, so I hope Fargus doesn't come over and murder us. He won't. Okay. I wanted to, in the same turn, be able to talk to Fargus, visit the vendor, and visit this village. That lets us get all but whatever is in this house. That's what happens if you try to attack Fargus. He one-shots you twice. But if you talk to him, you win the chapter. I'm a man of the sea. Everyone thinks Lynn's cute. Because she is. And with that, we're on to chapter 17. But that'll be next time. No. That'll be this time. That chapter was so fast. Just treat it as a bonus. Just call this Chapter 16X and 17, Boats. Eliwood hopes his dad's safe. So do we, Eliwood. It's Fargus. If not for good reason, we wouldn't want to go either. Fargus just wants something to do. Who's on the boat? What's on the boat? It's Ninian. Hi, Ninian. These seas belong to us. I'm gonna carve these scallywags some new gizzards. Fargus will not be helping today. Ninian will not be helping today. Let's look at the map. Over here, we have sword guys and some bow guys. Over here, we have a lot of things that say, hello, Lucius. Would you like to destroy us and murder our souls today? And we say, absolutely. Lucius would love to do that. As much as I like our healer, boy, do we have other options for healers. They have no one to really ask questions to, but we're always going to keep Hector in our party because he's Hector. So let's bring Canas. And let's save. And we're going to deploy our tent on a boat. Hi, Jake. We can buy from their vendors. That's fun. What spaces does their archer threaten? Not one that Florina can stand on. Marcus, why the fuck did I bring you? Here's Canos. He can get into a flex fight with the enemy shaman, and he'll win. So that's cool. I didn't want to bring Marcus, but Marcus can shop. Not 100% sure what we're going to need. We won't get another chance to shop for a bit. Florina versus the world, and since the world has swords, Florina is going to win. She doesn't know what the word defense means, but boy can she get everything else. Meanwhile, I had Kent equipped with a sword for some reason. Casters can hurt our knights. Casters really can't hurt our casters. Non-traditional mage buddies. Resistance. Yay, magic seal resist. He'll now take one less damage from those things. We'll give Kent a heal. I should have brought Lowen instead of Marcus. Strength like death. Do you threaten that spot? You don't. Nice. I think I might actually want a Slim Lance for Florina. I did bring that one. I brought just all the horses. Lowen's gonna need a new lance. Why only steel lances? I don't appreciate. Got a longsword. Even with the Lance Reaver, he does all of 4 damage. Look, Kanos takes 1 less damage. That's great. He can now take 2 hits before he dies from his current HP total. Take that, Lance Reaver. I don't have an axe to hit you with. Strength skill like Def Res. Nice. Got a Pure Water. That's go number minus. Oh, Lucius. Never change. Got ourselves a guiding ring. That is to let Sarah promote to something that can deal damage, or one of our mages can promote to something that can heal. Sane is just gonna bully some people. Sarah will toss Kanos a heal. Let's hope that's not the dumbest place I've ever moved. Oh. Got an Armor Slayer for some reason. Okay, now Sane's just being sane at this point. Nosferatu will heal you. Unfortunately, when you miss, you don't get healed. Magic skill resist. Sure. Is it the best level I've ever seen? Nah. Is it great? Yes. Okay, Sane's level 11. So's Lowen. Hector's not. Hector. You can't miss, buddy, after I do that for you. Yeah, after Florina, that's just dumb. It's just so dumb. I mean, I guess if she gets levels like that, it's not dumb, but suddenly monsters. Eliwood can double with a steel sword. Dark tomes are very slow. Magic Def Res K. I mean, what else do you need? Lucius, how well do you do against this guy? You don't. How will do against this guy? He might not even exist. Okay. At least it doesn't have Nosferatu, because that would be unkillable. Kanos, how do you do against this guy? Oh, fuck off. All of a sudden, enemies. Eliwood, how do you do against this guy? Eliwood, you're our best fighter against this guy. Flurina, what about you? Okay, let's play the game where we don't get crit. It's called Let's Not Get Crit. And we didn't, so we win. Eliwood comes down and irons him. Nice. Nice job, Team Eliwood. We could have killed that slightly slower and gotten a couple more kills, but... Please take me with you. I've got a half-wit sailor who wants to go sightseeing. Hello, Dart. Dart's a pirate. That is the end of Chapter 17. Next time, we'll go into the forest and do Chapter 18, which has a Gaiden chapter, and someone that we can recruit. It'll be fun. Until then, though, take it easy. Hello, friends. Welcome back to this playthrough of Fire Emblem 7, also called Fire Emblem, if you played it on the Game Boy Advance back in the day. And if you didn't, you've been hearing me say that for a few intros now. And if you haven't, hello and welcome. Maybe start at Chapter 1. Last time we were here, pirate things happened. We messed with pirates, and then we got on a boat, and we killed some evil things. Now we're in the forest. Well, almost. We will be when we get to a map. One thing to notice about this game, it is very long. In Fire Emblem 8, Map 18 would almost be the end of the game. It's Nurgle. He's wearing a turban and has stupid hair. Lord Nurgle can control dragons. Ha 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 ha. A glorious amount of force. Black-hearted fiend. Hey, it's Eliwood and Limstella. My beloved morphs. Turns out they may not be humans. Limstella's gonna go to burn. And Eliwood's gonna abscond with our dad. Heh. The girl you freed, your son has her. They're here together. Eliwood will die in these woods. The girl will be returned to me. And Layla dies. That's unfortunate. I don't think Matthew's gonna like that too much. Someone's there. It's a very dead Layla. Poor Matthew. Beware, something comes. I'm alive, the Black Fang. Your insects railing against the heavens. I will let you die with a sword in your hand. Be of good cheer. In dying, you shall all be spared the calamity that is to come. Let's look at the map. Fog of War, troll-a-lol-a-lol. Some snarls to make bridges. Some forts to stand on. We must bring Florina, even though she could die easily. Also, picking our units is going to get harder and harder every time. No, you don't get to come. You get to trade stuff to the bank. I'm going to do inventory stuff off screen real quick. I'll be right back.